Okay, hi. The camera is like not set up at all yet, but I just found this giant turtle. Well, not giant. Okay, good afternoon and welcome to Porch Talks. So today was kind of an exciting morning. I'm growing a dinosaur egg right now, and then I come downstairs to find a little turtle friend. So honestly, like, solid day. My dog is currently staring at it and is like mad that I won't let her play with it. So you know when you like get watermelon and they say that it's like with no pits, but then there's pits in it? Yeah. Um, that's really annoying. Or seeds, I guess, not pits. So this week has been honestly pretty crazy for me. Since I've been home from college, I have sat around and basically done nothing. Um, because like my summer job hadn't started up yet, so and it's still, I mean, it's only on weekends right now, so like it's not even fully up yet. But like I'm babysitting basically every day and like for two families at the same time, so like it's been a little crazy to say the least. And work, like I always have crazy stories from work, so I thought that today would just be fun to just sit down and like talk about some stuff that happened that was kind of insane, because everyone always enjoys my work stories, so like I figured let's do that. So let's get right into it. I work at a beach, and they're changing the system, but like basically like how we're doing it currently is like there's gates, and when you drive up, like you show them a pass or whatever, and then you get to go in if you have a pass. If not, you have to like get one, obviously. And so we have multiple different beaches, and the one that I was at is like right next to it is a hotel, and the hotel has like its own parking lot that's like valet, and then there's like 2 hour parking right before you get to the gate. Like there's a bunch of parking spots with like 8 different signs to say 2 hour parking. Um, and so I'm chilling at the gate, whatever. It's like a pretty quiet day, and this person like drives up and is like, "Oh hey, like I'm here to check in for the hotel. Are you the one doing that?" And I was like, "Yes, this very expensive hotel on the water. I am the person in this like booth that's falling apart that is checking you in with no material to check someone in. Like, where do you think I keep the keys? I just have them ready? Like, yes, this is where you check in for the hotel." So that was kind of funny. I've never gotten that before. I've had people come up to me before from the beach who are staying at the hotel, and they're like, "Hey, can you like go grab me some more towels?" Or they'll be like, "Hey, can you like get food for me and bring it out? We're like in this area of the beach." And I'm like, "Well, I guess I could if you gave me money, but that's not my job." And they like are always so confused. And like we have shirts for the beach that are like not even the same color, and it doesn't have the logo of the hotel or anything. So like I don't know why people always assume that we work for the hotel, but it always happens. But that was a new one. Asking to be checked in was new, and the guy was confused too when I said it. Like I was like, "No, like I don't do that. Like I don't work for the hotel." And he was like, "What? So then where is it?" And he like kind of got defensive about it, and I was like, "Bro, listen, you're the one who's paying to go to this hotel. Like, I'm pretty sure it gives you an address, and I'm pretty sure that address isn't the street. It's the one off of it." Like, so I don't know. Also, like that beach, like there's probably like 20 spots. Like, there's not a lot of parking there, and it's like a really weird like parking lot. So when you're driving up to it, I just don't know why you would assume that that's for the entire 3-floor hotel. Like, it just doesn't really make sense. Like, if you use any of your brain cells, you would understand. So I don't know. This other dude came up to me, and so like I said, we have 2 hour parking spots that are like in front of where the gate is. So you don't have to go past the gate. It's like as you're driving up, there's 2 hour parking. It's free. And so this guy drives up, and he's like, "So it's like the deal. Can you just explain to me like how this works?" I'm like, "Yeah, like, you need a pass to get in here. If you're out of town, you have to pay. Like blah blah blah. But like there's 2 hour parking. There's plenty of spots left. You can go park there." And he's like, "All right, cool." He goes and parks in the 2 hour parking. With the 2 hour parking, there isn't anywhere to pay because it's free for 2 hours. It's just like an honor system, and we used to like track people, but that just got like too chaotic. So I guess we're not doing it anymore. And like every once in a while the cops will like drive down and patrol, but like it's not really like a strict thing anymore. And so this guy comes up to me, after he parks, and he's like, it's like same dude. He's like, hey, so like, how much would it cost for you to not let them tow me? And I was like, what? And he was like, well, I'll give you like just like name a number, like I'll give you whatever, and like as long as you stop them from towing my car. And I was like, yeah, like they're not gonna come because like no one really like watches that. Like I'm here watching it, and like if your car is there for more than 2 hours, then like I would be the person to like tell the cops or whatever to handle it. But like I'm not keeping track of the cars that's there. Like I have enough to keep track of. And he was like, yeah, but like if the tow truck does come, like could you just like here's like a bunch of money, like could you just, and he's like handing me money. And I'm like, no, first of all, can't take that. Like would love to, but I can't. And second of all, I'm like, I assure you, like I have, this is my second year working here, have never seen a tow truck ever. Like even last year when we did keep track of it, we just gave them a ticket, and the ticket was like 20 minutes after they had gone over the 2 hours. And like most of the time I would like go and like I would just keep waiting to like hopefully they would come back, or like if I knew which family it was or whatever and they like had talked to me before, I would try and find them, because like it does suck to get a ticket. I think it's like $25 or $40 or something like that. And so I was like, no, you're really like going to be okay. And he was like, well, if I like get towed, like then it's on you, like you're paying. And I was like, that's not really how it works. And also, you're just not going to get towed because like you're not going to get towed. One thing that people do is they drive kind of slowish, and they as they approach the gate, and then as soon as like they see me looking kind of confused because they don't have a pass, they go as fast as they can through like to the very back of the parking lot, which is so dangerous because it's very narrow, and like it's also a beach, so people are walking around, but whatever. So they'll just like go so fast, like at a dangerously fast, and then go park. Sorry, I don't know why I burp every single time I film. Like I don't understand. So then that means I have to get up and walk over there and be like, hey, first of all, can you not speed? Like there's a stop sign at the gate. Please respect it. Also, you don't have a pass, so like you kind of can't park here. Like that's just kind of how it works. And they're like, well, there are plenty of spots. Yeah, like no, that's fine. I understand there's plenty of spots, but it's for the people that like live here and like do like actually pay to use the beach. So you know, um, so that's always a really fun conversation, like approaching a car and then them yelling at you, and then like while I'm not in the gate, since I'm alone at the gate, like then of course like other cars are trying to drive in, and like they just like think that since I'm not sitting there that they're allowed to park, and I'm like, that's not really how it works. Like just because I'm not currently inside of the gate doesn't mean that it's just a free pass to park, but I guess that's just what everyone thinks. So on Saturday or Sunday, no, Sunday, I was working on Sunday. So, this is all at the same place. I'm just like sitting there, whatever, minding my own business, and like there are these there are these like a bunch of kids. Like there's probably like 8 or 9 kids, and then like one adult like all the way in the back, like trailing them with a baby. And they were walking from the hotel and then crossing the street to like the beach. And they're walking their dog. The little kids were walking their dog, and the dog just like, I wasn't like facing them, I was facing the cars. They were walking behind me, but like I hear one of them scream, "Oh no, it's pooping!" So I turn around. This was like a medium-sized yellow lab, but the poop might as well have been horse poop. Like huge. It was insane. I was like, are you kidding me right now? And so then I was like, hey, can you guys like clean that up? Like it's in the middle of the road where people are like gonna be walking and turning around. And they're like, yeah. Like we just like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Obviously I didn't trust the kids, so I said to the mom, I was like, hey, like your dog just pooped in the road, like if you don't mind like going and cleaning that up. She was like, yeah, I'll come back with a bag. I was like, okay, thank you. Never comes back. Like the poop was then smushed, and then keep in mind I had to then smell it for the next like 3 hours of my shift, so that was really awesome for me. And then I'm pretty sure maintenance came and like scraped it off of the road, so that was really awesome. That was a fun time for me. Oh my god, this one was so funny. I normally bring like coloring books and stuff, or like regular books, and I think I was editing a video or something at this point. And this dude walks up to me. I had like one of my headphones, just like one headphone in. And this dude walks up to me. I didn't really see him coming. He just goes, bzzz. And I was like, hi. And he was like, bzzz. And I was like, okay, have a good day. Like, I literally was so confused. He just like sat there and buzzed at me. No words. And like, he was just like walking alone, like just, but like, I don't know. Like, he seemed like a normal dude, but that was like very strange. And then, to finish it off, last year I was there, and I think that I wasn't even working there that day. I had like walked down to that beach to like go check on them, and also like there's always an ice cream truck there, so I wanted to get ice cream, so I walked down to that beach from the main one, and we're like hanging out and talking with like the people who were in the booth. And this hotel like has weddings and stuff like pretty frequently, and so there were people who were like who came stumbling out from like the bar, and were waiting to get picked up by their Uber, and they are so drunk, like belligerently drunk, like stumbling over, can't even stand up. It was 3 girls and a guy, and the guy was like trashed. He was so much worse than the girls were. It was hilarious. And they ask us to take a picture for them. They're like, oh, we just want to like remember like this moment, like can you take a picture? And we're like, yeah, sure. And I think my friend Maddie took it. I don't remember who took it, but I wish I had a video of them trying to stand still and take this picture, because they like were all like arms around each other and whatever, and they're like wobbling and like not still at all, like not in any of them were they actually like standing still. They were all so blurry, and like it was so funny. And so we're all like cracking up, like we think it's the funniest thing. And then we thought that that was like the funniest part of this, but no. Because then, like, they walk away, they get in their Uber, whatever, and, like, the person who was taking the picture, who had, like, the guy's phone, she was, like, I guess he just handed her, his phone, and then she just, like, swiped up and went to camera, and she was, like, his background is literally just, like, a zoomed-in picture of his own face, and that's his background, and I think that that just made it so much funnier. Like, I don't know, maybe it's not funny, but I thought it was hilarious. But yeah, I mean, it was a pretty subtle weekend down at the beach. Oh, someone was doing donuts on the night shift, and, like, we had to yell at them. I think that was it for the night shift. That was crazy. One of the old people that we were working with on night shift just, like, disappeared for hours. Like, at 6 p.m., he was like, alright, good night, guys. And we're like, you're here till 10, so I don't know why you're saying good night now. And he took, like, the beach car, and just, like, left. And we're like, okay, where is he? And then one of our friends came later on. And she was like, yeah, like, the beach car has just been sitting at East for, like, a couple hours now. And we're like, oh, so that's where he's been, just sitting at the beach farthest away from us. Perfect. Yeah. It is definitely an interesting time. Like, these stories weren't even that crazy. Like, these are so subtle compared to, like, the peak of the summer. But, you know, I thought that since I did have such a crazy week, and I went from, like, I worked a lot and, like, went from babysitting to work some days, like, I thought I would share some fun stories that I had for you guys. I guess that's it. My turtle friend is still sitting here with us. He has enjoyed this entire porch talk. I think. Maybe. Kenai, do you want to come up here? Come on. Thank you. Please sit. Look up there. Look up there. No. Look at her. She's intensely staring at the turtle. Big Al signing out. Royal Gators Roar. Thank you guys for watching. I did that in the wrong order. Sorry. Thank you for watching. Go watch my other vids, my other porch talk. It's been a good time. So, yep. And of course, she sits down. Can you, like, I want you to be in the shot. Like, I don't understand. Alright, whatever. Goodbye, guys. Thanks for watching. Okay, before I go, my butt, I don't even know if you can tell. Oh my god, it's so wet. These are the type of sacrifices I make for YouTube, okay? I'm gonna go bring Turtle Man back to his home. Adios, amigos.
Subscribe to me, hit that like button please, comment down below, yeah you already know, hope you like this vid, tune into the next one, subscribe, aww.